Greetings. The views, information, or opinions expressed in South of the City are solely the views of the individuals involved and by no means represent absolute facts. Views and opinions expressed by the host and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the podcast creators. Always consult with a qualified professional expert in the relevant field for advice and guidance. The creators of this podcast make no representation as to accuracy, completeness, or suitability of the content. Listeners should use their discretion when applying any information provided in this podcast. By listening to this podcast, you agree to the terms and conditions mentioned in this disclaimer. All music and audio tracks used in this podcast are for entertainment and educational purposes only. The creators of this podcast do not claim ownership of the copyright for any of the music used. All copyrights and intellectual property rights to the music belong to their respective owners and creators. If you are a copyright owner and believe that your work has been used in this podcast without your permission, please contact us and we will promptly address this issue. This podcast is committed to respecting and upholding copyright laws and will take appropriate action to resolve any copyright concerns.
Starbucks, man, you gotta take, and you drinking coffee, you drinking straight dairy, and you gotta let it blow. Hey, somebody in the stall doing it for 3 hours, bro. Your stomach would have exploded.
I seen a naked nigga at work.
I went to the suburbs for work. I'm not even hood like you are.
I was sweat.
There's still crackheads in the suburbs. I was just like, shove the phone in the police officer's face. The police officer got mad. He like, what the is your problem, bro? I was on the bus and I had saw an old man dancing. Like he was break dancing in front of a Starbucks. Like,
why the Starbucks though?
Bro, he was in the street like
tweaking.
He was just like, and then this other girl was like,
go.
You know, too loud. Yeah, like RP the headphone users, like.
Listeners discretion.
It's only when you hold the mic really close, like.
So right here is good. Is this good?
Yeah.
And this too close.
We've already would accomplish that.
That's crazy. Dang, she got blood on her nose.
We got a trigger warning for people who like around blood and like that.
Ooh. I always wonder though, like how that work. Like, you know, they see blood, they get all squeezy and shit. Like how that.
Cause I'm the person that has that.
And then what it do?
It makes me want to vomit. Like, I feel like I'm about to throw up. If I just see it, the way it oozes, the consistency of it, I'm like,
wow.
And that's crazy because I'm a girl. I got to deal with monthly. I got to throw up monthly.
Oh, my goodness. And when you start to realize that phobia, is that what it is? Is that a phobia?
It's when you got to change your tampon. And then you got to... And it sucks because I'm about to get real gross, so please bear up with me. But, like, you know, if, like, you got a tampon and it's not like it's just like you got a heavy flow. And so that tampon's soaked. And you got to change that. And it's one other thing where you can't find the string. So you got to grab your fingers, pinch it. You got to search for that bit.
Dang, you get lost in there.
And then your fingers come out bloody, but you savaged the tampon. And then you got to put another one in.
To restart the process.
And then it's terrible because you get blood clots if you're wearing a pad. But, of course, like, when you get a tampon and stuff, that stuff sticks to the tampon. Mm-hmm. It's the whole ordeal. Like, it's just something.
So, do you actually throw up or you just gag like you want to throw up?
It's like...
And so, was you like 10 when you saw that? 15? Like, now? Is it recent?
I'm trying to remember the first time I got my period. Because that was like... I was bleeding out because I didn't know what was going on. So I was sitting
Your mama never told you?
I didn't know when it was going to come. Like, nobody tells you, like, oh, you're going to get this on this certain day at this time. Be prepared. Don't miss it. If you miss it, I'm like, it's over with. Nobody told me that.
So you was under the impression that there was a time interval in which you would say expected?
I didn't know what a period was, to be so frank. I was sitting over
parents be failing and stuff like that.
I'm like, she didn't even fail. It was just like, I saw a titty was coming in. And then I was like, why I gotta wear a bra? I was so like frustrated with just the fact that I gotta wear this shit.
You want to be a boy?
No, I just like why is this protruding out my chest?
Oh my goodness.
And then I was like, so I was sitting in science class in elementary school. I was in the back of the class, right near the door. And I feel something wet. I'm like, what is this? I look down, red on the chair.
Damn.
I had a hoodie. I had to wrap that around myself.
You played it out?
My hoodie was drenched in blood.
Damn.
I don't know if I felt so ridiculously calm in that moment. I just knew it was the end of the day and I had to get it out. I had to get out of that jam. So I had to do what I had to do. And I savage. I don't know how I got through. Like, I don't know if anybody just told me, like, hey, yo, you got blood. Like, no, nobody told me. I just said tunnel vision and I went straight home.
So, okay, if I'm at this correctly, you chilling, probably doing work, you like, yeah, I just pissed on myself. So you look.
Yeah, I thought
you
it was
see a puddle.
sweat. I thought it was like, cause I sweat and stuff, and like you know the sweat be
It be out of
sick.
nervousness, or it be hot as hell.
No, we just have like recess and shit, and so I'm like,
Merch you ran.
I run all the time, and so I'm sitting there like, oh, I could like when this sweat like close stick to your skin. So I'm like, yeah.
That day neighborhood.
These chairs is just straight up. They like
y'all had
plastic.
them like blue looking ones that kind of it's all one. It's just got a metal backing on it.
Nah.
Oh no, man.
We had like it disconnected. It was like one of them like
Nope.
it was so shiny. I looked down and I was like, oh.
Dang.
I'd be so damned if I had to get up in front of everybody.
Damn.
With bloody pants and a bloody hoodie.
So you got you noticed the stain. And how did your hoodie cover all that? Like you cleaned the seat and covered yourself too with that same hoodie. And nobody was like, "What's that?"
I
What?
was on some sneak attack type shit. I had to play it off, and I had to remain calm the entire time. I had wrapped this hoodie around my waist because I already bled through my pants. So I'm like, okay. So what I'm envisioning in my head is one side of this hoodie is bloody, the other side is blue. I got a gateway, and so I looped it underneath, like I sat on the hoodie. Or maybe I preserved the other side of the hoodie, and just left the bloody to sit on the seat, and then that was it. Like I was just.
You ran to the bathroom. Did you call your mama? You told her.
I couldn't because I couldn't make it up the. I had this. I'm in the back, and the teacher's desk was in the front of the room. I had to walk. I didn't walk, but I knew the circumstance. Like, if I walk up there, it's gonna be over. So I had to thug it out. I just had to thug it out and wait it out to the end of the day. And that was the last period of the day. So I was kind of blessed, but I also just. And I lived like a mile away from my elementary school, so I was. But you know. Had
Yeah.
yeah.
Some people live down the street, cross the street, a block.
Because my mom asked me the same question. She was like, "Why didn't you call me?" I couldn't.
So like, what was your mother's teaching to warn you about it? About the upcoming periods.
She only taught me like when it was happening. Like it was a sense of. Cause she never say, "Hey, night gave me a." We can hear that, you know. And so she never said like, "Okay, you gonna get this, you gonna get this." I heard the birds and the bees from my dad, and he sat us down.
Can I say something on that?
What is it, bro?
Bees and birds are two separate species. Why are we comparing the two?
Because the bee got the stinger, like you got the thing that intrudes, and then the bird got.
So we use bee as the best reference. It's just because it's flows, birds, and the bees. 2 B's. You know what I'm saying? Like, double B.
But if it's
Why they say the wasp and the turtle? Like,
it's like, you know, you got a stinger. It protrudes.
but what about the bird? You just assuming all birds just a loose hole? Like, I don't know. It just don't make sense.
They
I guess it
fly.
do make sense. It's a common thing. But, yeah, anyway, my bad.
Yeah, it was just pretty awkward how I just learned about growing up because I had to almost do it by myself. Like, I had to learn as I go, and I had to learn, like, paths and stuff, and she taught me about paths and stuff because she had to buy it. But, like, at the same time, I was just like, this feels uncomfortable.
So, what will you do different to better prepare your child?
Stuff they backpack with tampons.
What about them themselves?
Give them a phone early so they can contact me so I can run to the spot.
Hey, mama, you sound like you gonna be spoiled.
I'm just gonna run to the spot and like I need to see my child immediately. They're going through something. Like,
Dang,
yeah, they're bleeding out.
you go dang. Like,
I'm gonna make
get
it-
to it easy.
Like,
They bleeding out, bro. You gonna make a whole scene?
nah. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it's an emergency. And like, why you asking why I need to see my child anyway? It's my child. It's my child though. They need me.
Nah, that you on our property.
Nah.
We gotta make sure you they mama.
Because I would stuff their backpack. I would teach them because it's like periods. Not every girl gets it at the same age. I don't
True.
know. It was like, because I remember being in science class and I know for sure that it was elementary school, but I was like, it had to have been like in 7th grade, 8th grade. Well, it had to have been like 6th grade when I got my period. So I don't know what age you be in 6th grade. Probably 10.
Yeah, cause freshman year,
11?
14, 8th grade, 13, 7th grade, 12.
So I was around 11 when I got my period.
So, hey, I knew somebody that was in like 6th grade that got her stuff. Came through, she had to run to the bathroom, a whole bunch of other stuff. So your mama never broke down the science behind you getting your periods and stuff. Like it lasts for a week.
No, I
It's
experienced that. I was
you just
praying
had the
for.
experience.
Yeah, I was praying for the torture to be over with. Honestly.
Oh.
Like I was just like, you know, it was like my periods were never painful until I got older, and then I was
really?
like, and then I was like, I never paid attention to all the science stuff like ovulation and
Yep.
dealing with what actually happens through it, like literally like your vaginal lining is shedding. And I never got into the science of it till much earlier. So nobody told me nothing. And my dad made it 10 times worse. He was like, "You got your period." He
What?
said in the most Chicago-less way ever.
Got your period.
You like, you on your period? Like, I don't know what to do. Like,
Hey, fix that.
bro. I wish would have told me. If I bled out on the couch, so you gonna be like, so you gonna fix that? You gonna
At that time, oh my god. Talk about awkward for a girl. Like, damn.
like,
Get out my
that was
face.
the most Chicago that I ever seen my dad do.
You know what else is Chicago? Just random. Now I got a question. You remember the thing you was mentioning earlier about some lady proclaimed herself to be kidnapped? Where she was at? What was that whole occurred?
That was the girl that was like, she was lying about seeing a baby on the interstate highway.
And which highway was this located in?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
damn.
don't know which
Never
highway
mind.
it was,
She-
but it just.
I'm still surprised though that somebody. No, I'm not. I am not surprised that someone took the time to falsify a big claim like this.
And you know what's crazy?
Oh, what's more crazy than that?
So they search her phone.
Yeah.
Go to her Google searches.
Uh-oh.
How do you, because someone said she looked up Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart said the same exact thing. It was like, I saw a baby on the interstate highway.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And he made a joke about it. So she said, I'm going to turn this into reality. I got something for your ass.
That just reminded me of the Eminem thing for some reason. You know how like Eminem fans love him so much that they'll kill for the and it was one Eminem song where he was explaining how he had received a call or something like that.
It's called Stan.
Yeah.
By Eminem.
Yeah. And he had like put his baby mama in the trunk and drove off the expressway into the lake or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
You know, sometimes I don't listen to Eminem because of his extremist lyricism. Like,
you see his followers, or rather his former followers.
It was just like he talking about like locking you in a burning building and like you know, and Love the Way You Lie by Rihanna. And I was just like, bars, but also you need a therapist.
Damn.
Because he had a daughter, and he sung about his daughter a lot. It wasn't on some messed up shit. It was just like, you had a rocky relationship with her mother. It's getting weird. It's getting weird.
Yeah, but back to the Chicago thing. The most Chicago thing is crackhead on the bus. You can't go nowhere without one or two crackheads that's on the bus screaming about something. Like, that always just yelling. You don't know what they talking about.
For those who can't see my face, I'm shaking my head so quickly, like you hit the nail on the head, like.
And it's kind of like seemingly out the blue. You'll just be, day. What the you just said about my mama? You turn around, it's just you and that nigga on the bus. Who the you talking to? The CTA is just a hub for crackhead dynasty.
Hello.
Like, yeah. Then did he mess your headphone?
No.
Oh, just walked all in this shit.
Literally made himself like, yeah, I'm gonna sit right here.
Like,
what you doing?
forget the cord. Gonna mess around, chew on it.
It's funny how you can just breathe quietly.
Mm-hmm. You just made her uncomfortable.
I got that effect on people. Damn, Apollo, your head, boy.
Nah, he's so small, he could just fit anywhere.
No, that's not the time. That's not what we doing.
Man, dog.
Man, he messed it
mini
up.
crackhead.
He messed it up. He gotta leave, bro.
Mini crackhead.
He gotta leave, bro.
Wait, what's the funny
leave.
part? He just got up and just did that.
He gotta leave, bro.
Like, dang. Dogs do be looking like many people, just with their legs. Yeah. So yeah, I remember we was on the pace. Now this is outside of Chicago, where you don't necessarily be in the city. It's
Can you
like
hear
in the
me?
hundreds.
Okay.
Yeah. And this lady just out the blue. You thinking it's like a quiet, nice, calm ride. Then out of nowhere, she get up and just get the dance. Like she at the strip club or the pole somewhere. I'm like, what the f***? Then this dude come up, so check it out. Check it out. Oh, you dirty. That's dirty, right? Imagine if they actually hooked up. I just witnessed a transaction in the mere 30 minutes of this bus ride. Embarrassing, I dare say.
Yeah. And like the same bus ride, it had to been like the same bus ride because we was on the same night and. You remember that lady?
Yes, sir.
I already peeped that she was leaning too close to you, but I was like, why is she leaning so close? Like you,
she planned it.
She was like right on your shoulder type shit. Like I'm surprised you didn't feel her breathing down your neck because I peeped that she was close, and I was like, why you so close to that nigga? And then all of a sudden that bus driver just skirt, and then she said.
And then she said, I keep falling.
She just fell, and the way she fell was like she straight up and down, like, she rotated her body. Because she was facing north. Like, she was facing forward. But the way she contorted her body to
it did
fall
turn
on her back. Mid-air.
But remember, she fell before it, too. So this was her second time falling on that.
Because the way it was dead silent. And then we was just like, I thought somebody food fell because my head. I thought somebody food had fell on the floor because everybody was like, damn. And was like, ooh. And I'm like, somebody food fell on the floor?
You have to turn around. It's a shorty getting up off the floor.
Yeah. And then the other guy was like, she had laid on my leg.
Yeah. She did, though. She was falling all on that nigga. Oh, damn. She drunk. That's the 9 for you. The hub for the crackheads is the 4. If anybody ever come visit the Chicago area, South Side, East Side, West Side, it's the 4, the 79, the 3, what's that? Sometimes even the 95. That even be having that.
Don't got nobody. It's really when you get to
I
the
had us
red
a few encounters.
It's only when you get to the red line because it's cross west.
To 75 too. Yep.
75 was like, man, we didn't get on that. We got on like the 4X.
Tweaking on that.
Man.
Like J14 going downtown. No, not so much that one. The 15 though. Yeah, the 15. These are all bus routes throughout the Chicago area. These be some funny stories you can see. It was this one dude, shorty was like, get out the way or something. I forgot what she said. And he was like, well, excuse me. Oh, damn. Rude out here, the shy G. But not like that in Texas. I dare say that. Cause
I wish I went to Texas.
I'm going to try to ask if y'all got parking. Hey, what are you talking about? Like, damn, you don't understand English or something? Like, I'm asking, do y'all have a lot or something? Like, what was difficult? That's interesting. But I think it's the heat. Speaking of the heat, this the first time it's hot in Chicago. And I'm going to quote this because it has not been really hot to me. Like, real talk, I feel like I've been chilling in the springtime and it's the midsummer. Like, it's 98 today. I haven't.
I gotta like let that breathe out because I almost passed out going to work. Like, and they got us wearing all black with black pants. We can't show no skin or have ripped jeans. And I'm sitting in the hot ass sun, burning up,
waiting on them buses.
Yes. With managers trying to ring up my phone talking about some, can you come in early? Nigga, I'm taking the bus. Like, you cannot guarantee CTA.
And that 95 don't run that fast. They like the discounted pace.
Come on, Bubba. Come on.
They like a we will but wait type. What's the craziest thing you witnessed this summer thus far? That's the crazy. That's top tier.
Like he literally did a U-turn.
Like real talk, I ain't gonna name stuff. I know you. I see you doing your thing. You working at Chipotle. Whoever out here, my name. Can I call you?
Sure. 708 986.
What's your name?
Amelia.
You on your way to work?
Yeah.
Sexy pretty, bro.
Alright. And like
He wants some.
he did a whole U-turn and was like, what y'all name? You heading to work? And I'm like, I had my work uniform too, so I couldn't lie. Am I like playing cosplay as a like I'm working at this restaurant? And then like I gave him a fake number. I gave him the number of my nigga. but I messed up that, so I couldn't do that right. Oh, I couldn't do nothing right. Like,
damn, it was all on the spot. Nigga
yeah, I
said.
was nervous as hell, sweating bullets and everything. Like,
Damn.
it was like, this number is 708 BBB. Turns out I missed the wrong number. I messed up these two. You got my nigga talking about some. You know you messed up the number, right? And I'm like, what?
That's accidentally smart.
Yeah, I'm like, that was on purpose, but not really. I meant to give him your number, but like, cause we low key wanted to. It's not slut this nigga out, but like use it for money type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
bogus, right? But he the one who put himself in the predicament. You reap what you sow, and you wanted to pull up on a random shorty you never seen in a day of your life.
Yeah, cause I never seen that man. Like, he talking about I've seen you around. Seen you around where?
Mm-hmm.
Where have you seen me? I never seen you a day in my life.
Maybe he seen you.
Yeah, that's why I'm nervous. That's why I was sweating bullets. Cause I'm like, what you talking about?
You like, nah, you know what that walk talk about. Wink, wink.
And he talking about, I'ma text you, you beautiful. I'm like, I'm not getting that text. I was thinking smart because I was like, I called my nigga and he was like, oh, I asked him like, did you get a text or something? He was like, I sent you the video straight away, and then he was just like, you know, you did give him the wrong number. And then he was like, that's crazy, because you just really don't give no reaction. You wasn't on no like, I'm gonna pull up right now on the nigga, like, give me his license plate number, I'm gonna track that down. No, he was like, that's crazy.
Chicago is full of surprises, folks. You can never know what to expect. Like, that's the norm for motherfuckers. I'm still trying to get over the honk. What that do? Like, I understand that was a profession back in the 80s, the 90s with you know, prostitutes and but like, that ain't the case now, folks. You can't just and they just, what you want, what you need. Like, this ain't that. You make awkward, and they don't know if you honking at other cars, but then they look up and you staring at them, and they like, that was for me. Like,
and we just in this stare down, because I do that with cars all the time. Like,
you got honked there, folks? How many times?
It was only once, but the fact that I was alert, I was so alert that I'm like, was looking down on my phone and I heard a honk. I thought somebody was getting like, you not paying attention to the road, like
get the
and like that type of shit. But nah, he was staring directly at me, and I was like, damn, I wish I didn't look. Like, I make eye contact with niggas for so long, it's kind of uncomfortable. I feel like they be uncomfortable. Do you feel uncomfortable when I look at you? Just be looking like I haven't nothing to say. Like, I'm just looking at you.
Maybe I'll think what you staring at. Is this on my face? Like, you know, maybe you just see and you like, should I say something?
Like, well, last night, like, I was just like in your face type shit, like staring at your eyeball. Like, I just randomly, sporadically.
What that do?
Like
what that?
I just wanted to see if you felt my eyes looking at you. Did you feel that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's like, I always had that though. I remember I used to work at Jules, and I'm stocking because I was a stocker, whatever you want to call that position. And I just turned my head, like, it was just automatic, and it was this dude just staring at me. I'm talking, it's just imagine an aisle and then like a walkway in between two aisles, and let's say I'm like aisle 13 and this person like aisle 7 or something, and I look, they just hawking me down. Oh, what you looking at? He just look away quick as hell too, like I ain't just see you. I saw you see me. I'm a tweak.
Really, nigga? You lick your balls. I never understand that. How you gonna? That's not common sense at all. You lick your balls, but then you wanna lick my face.
You talking about animals with common sense?
Yeah.
Us humans, common sense differs between that of other living beings.
I just feel like when niggas is looking at you, it's so weird when it's unprovoked. Like, I never looked at you first. And then, like, I work at fast food, so it's the way that, like, it's the way the restaurant set up. I'm on one side, they on the other. So they could be staring me down. And they would literally just look at me until I served them. I had this one guy, this one teenage boy, I was wiping down talking about some, can you take my order? Nigga, no. You see I'm busy with something? How you gonna make, you gonna make yourself uncomfortable?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was, I was some weird shit. Yeah, it was the guy who had like, he literally made a U-turn for me. I didn't ask him to do this. I didn't know this. I was like, and then he was like, oh, I'm gonna call you. I was nervous as hell because what if he was one of them niggas on the spot that was gonna call me to make sure that if my phone rang while I was sitting there.
Yeah. Gotta get up, walk off.
Bro, I'm like, and then my phone not ringing. He just like, so you gave me the wrong number, huh? I gotta run.
Take straight feet.
I gotta go.
And run the opposite direction. Make his ass reverse in the street like a dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tweaking.
You like, what up, babe?
All for the. Hey, they'll go to the lengths. They will go to the lengths.
But what you would do that?
Hell no, I wouldn't even bust a Yui in the middle of the street for somebody I don't even know. Like, at the most, just from the window, from whatever direction I was going.
Yo, that a girl?
Never in a day in my life.
It was only me though, right?
That
was a yo. It was a hi.
But I'm talking trying to get on that in the street. Never.
But you wasn't trying to get on there with me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, cordially, in a sense. But these niggas out here ready to come up, take them clothes off. Take
Man, I'm
on
too
that.
weary about the diseases. The STD.
Yeah, man. Cause they'll then go to another shorty. Them. Don't clean themselves or nothing. Go to another shorty. Them. You just 3 in one day.
And
Didn't clean yourself.
What I say
Trifle.
is just a bit controversial, but like, sex is very disgusting. It's like disgusting in the sense of where you're sweat, especially if you're doing it right and you both sweating in that bit, like putting in a workout. Like after you work out and you sweating, you don't want to feel like doing anything, but just like chilling. I need a shower type thing.
Hey, I work at Starbucks, and it's a dude there who's like one of the active customers or whatever. And he told me how there was 2 couples that went in the bathroom for like 3 hours and just was in that bit. Then got out and went into the lobby and sat down and went to sleep. Can you imagine, folks? You who in the bathroom?
Starbucks, man, you got to take. And you drinking coffee. You drinking straight dairy, and you gotta let it blow.
Hey,
somebody in the hours, somebody in the stall doing it for 3 hours, bro. Your stomach would have exploded.
Oh, they ass was probably got a pen with the little THC concentrate, and then that just come up, clap, or probably try to be quiet. I'm more surprised in the 3-hour interval, nobody was like trying to use the restroom. And then the manager wasn't doing shit. That's why his ass got fired. Your ass not paying attention, nigga. And then the funny part, folks who was telling this whole story showed me the picture of the who was asleep. He said he took a picture of their ass. Type of you on. Yeah, but it be like that. When you got the people of the community.
Oh, damn. It's come tricking out.
Uh-oh.
No, please don't fall.
That would have been tragic.
I gotta do some
This man on the edge, like. Is it, I feel book.
Man.
Is the life till his ass on the floor. And what if he's street too? Sound like somebody killing his ass whole time. He trying to get up.
I don't be knowing why he just gotta back up and like lay his head down when he's
Like an
getting,
ostrich.
like he's literally wanting he's getting pet right now. Like, I'm rubbing his back, and he's just putting his head down, and then he do the twist.
You want to play with it?
I'm not gonna do that though.
That's be one though. Nah, that's really gonna be life for him.
Oh my God.
That's gonna leak. You think he fall off the bed then? Is that gonna fall asleep? They're gonna get doing that. But the craziest thing I seen in Chicago this summer, shit, I don't even know. I see so much dumb shit. It just I seen a naked nigga at work, bro. Triflingest the shit ever, folks. I'm cleaning outside because they got me cleaning out like the patio and shit. I look across the little area from Starbucks. This motherfucker got butt ass naked from head to toe. I'm like, what the hell? And then I asked my supervisor, I'm like, you see this? Yeah, I called 12. Damn. Have to call 12 on your ass. What you tweaking on? And the even funnier part, that ain't his first occasion. Like, this man is a what's the word you could use for this? Active, reoccurring naked man. Like, he's making a name for himself. And they was saying, like, maybe he had, like, a mental illness, which is crazy because there's so many people in the Chicago area that has these type of illnesses that nobody won't even try to help. I mean, think about the limitations on the resources available for those to actually be utilizing for their mental health. So now they stuck with themselves and figuring it out. And so, yeah, we got random niggas who's naked. There's another nigga who came in bloody as hell. Looked like he got in a fight with like, that's another crazy thing I saw. I'm chilling, trying to, make coffee. Man's pull up. Can I get a free coffee? I f***ed up. Nose bloody. Motherfucker lip bloody. Why you even come in this? Could you, not to say you have to have a certain adequacy about yourself, but at least clean the wounds that you have. Like, what the
I see.
Tweak.
And, like, I'm going to the suburbs for work. I'm not even here like you are.
I was sweat.
There's still crackheads in the suburbs.
Yup. You ain't lying. Dalton, Joliet. Them out there. Active, too.
Like, I was working, and then this one lady was, like, asking for free food from the security guard. And was like, y'all got any leftovers y'all ain't using?
That, too.
And then she just, like, I think she took something out the tip jar and put it in her sock.
Yep, in the sock, though.
Like, I dead ass saw that. Like, I thought I was tweaking, but I feel like, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
And what else happened? I seen, bro.
What's killing me is how y'all gonna argue with me not able to give you free stuff? How that work, bro? Why you mad at me because I can't give you free?
I seen, like, people cry over vinaigrette.
You dead ass, folks.
You know
I'm talking tears rolling.
Like, their eyes are watering, like, I'm gonna cry.
Damn.
And then, but the thing is, it only costs $1.50. Like, it's not
For
even
some vinaigrette.
And I'm like, she's like,
and she just wanted that shit, right?
Yeah, and we was like, oh, the vinaigrette costs because you didn't get the lettuce on the bottom to make it a salad. And then she was like, oh, can I get the lettuce on the side? Can I get the lettuce on the side?
So she was trying to finesse?
Mm-hmm. Can I get extra lettuce? Like, I'm gonna cry. Like, literally tears welding up. And you know when somebody, like, they cry, they finna cry, and you just gotta stare at them like,
I can't do nothing for you, Shuddy.
For real, like, I gotta stare awkward as hell, and you finna throw a total temper tantrum or a half full cup of vinaigrette. I gotta look at you weird. I'm just gonna sit here and, like, I don't know, it'd be like, don't cry. Here you go through. Like, I don't want to.
Hey, let me get my manager.
Yeah, like, and just for them to tell you the same thing, like.
I love doing that. shit. Hey, you say you got what? Oh, let me get my manager.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't about to play with y'all ass, bud. You ain't about to have me sit here arguing over no dumbass bud. I had one lady talking about, so y'all ain't got no senior discount. Oh, hold on, let me ask for you. See,
Yeah. They
don't be
they
doing
ask
that.
for like first responders. They
Yup.
ask for senior citizens.
I'll save everybody's life in this bitch.
Okay, and you still gotta pay the full price.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Welcome to America, bitch.
Like, I don't know when they started that police discount. It just happened. Like,
And Chipotle offer police discounts.
yeah.
Time to join the CBD. And it's funny, I know some people actually trying to join that shit. Like, they doesn't want to be a cop. And not all cops that bad, but you want to be a cop, which has a very negative reputation right now.
Cause
So-
really, cause the way the police officers gotta show their badge for the police discount, they be just doing it so secret. Like they cover one half of the card. They gotta cover one half of the card. It was like, you got it. I'm like, yeah. You ain't gotta sneak it to me like it was some illegal paraphernalia. Like, it's just a card that shows your identification that you're a police officer. Like, you in the field. Like, I get it.
You don't want you to know his info so you can steal that shit and you can use it for yourself. See, these niggas be thinking like that, like they some motherfucking detective. Nigga, you a state cop. Get the fuck out. So
To be so honest, and I'm like, you ain't gotta sneak this. It should be something you proud of, but you afraid somebody gonna run up on you because you a
you the one with the gun.
For real.
Hey, that just reminded me of like, so when people in the drive-through, they can have the option. Well, that's all throughout the store, but they got the option to scan a Starbucks app to pay for their items. And there's this one lady who be getting the iced peach green tea lemonade, and she be covering the amount of money she have. I be thinking like, damn, shorty must got that shit in the thousands. But one time she slipped and I saw it, cause she did it, but then forgot she was supposed to do it and then did it. And I saw she was like $17. I'm like, oh, man, you ain't rolling like I thought you was. And people be pulling up with some decent cars. It was one car. It was like a 2-door. I can't think of the name of it, but it was one of those sports cars. Starbucks? What you coming in this bitch for?
Like, yeah, because when you go into my location, it's like the parking lots are jacked up in a way that like they're really, it's tight, and so you trying and people don't know how to drive. Period. So you bound to get your like front end or in the back like up because nobody know how to drive, and they'll hit and run your and drive off like damn.
Didn't you say you witnessed a car crash?
I'm trying to remember when I said that because I witnessed a lot of stuff that happened in that parking lot. People be selling shoes illegally, and it's like the police is right there. But low key, they in on it too, so they can get some free shoes.
Talk about they in on it too. Hey, that's funny as hell. Didn't you say your manager chased somebody?
Yeah.
Hey, you went there to see that shit?
I did not. I wasn't there. No.
Damn,
I was like,
dude, that shit would have been funny.
that was on my off day, and somebody had threw something at the window. Threw some food probably at the window, and then the manager was not going for that and chased that bitch down. And
he called it too. Like,
it's like he had ran on foot. My manager said, but he picked up them pants and like track star ran after that car.
a car.
And was catching up too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was doing the big. He was like, and then
He still worked out?
Yeah.
Damn, he dedicated for real.
Like, you throwing at the restaurant for what? What's the point? And I
be
think
mad. Give me my portion, bitch.
I
Throw
think
that shit.
the customer had threw something and it landed on the employees. Like, you threw it. And
Well, with security, why he ain't chased it yet?
I don't know, man. Security got protocols and because I had got the video. It was a separate day. It's just like this police officer. It was this DoorDasher, and he already made a fuss about it, and the police officer looking at him weird, like, who was you? Like, this DoorDasher was like, because the police officer had went up. It was another DoorDasher that was next to the one that caused the fight, but just like,
damn,
the police officer had literally he got up and grabbed the order for the guy because it just came out. And so the DoorDasher, like, afterwards, because he had grabbed his order, he went to the shelf and grabbed the order, well, shit like that. And the DoorDasher was like, why you ain't get my food, huh? Like, yada, 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 like, going off. And
I know you're talking about.
And then he had left. The DoorDasher left. The police officer looking at me like, did you just see that? I'm like, yeah, that's shit. And then the DoorDasher came back. The DoorDasher came back and just shoved the phone in his face, and was just like, shoved the phone in the police officer's face. The police officer got mad. He like, what the is your problem, bro? And then now the DoorDasher looking like he ain't do nothing wrong. Like, boy, you just shoved somebody's phone in their face. My reaction is somebody shoved the phone, because I got money thrown at me. That's something separate. But just like when someone shoves the phone in my face, my reflexes kick in and I swat that bitch away. And I'll break your
shit. How close was it?
Like the screen is literally next to your cornea. Damn, nigga. Damn.
That was loud.
That hurt my ears.
That sounded like I just sneezed.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not gonna mess around and have any ears. I'm not gonna wear the headphones.
Is this a good? See, I gotta have it. I like to know you can hear me. You can hear me.
Yeah, but I don't need to be down your throat and your vocal cords type. I can hear you. Like,
we are one with my voice. That's crazy.
Man, I was sitting over here like, damn. I watched this. I recorded this whole. I recorded the moment when the police officer like was yelling, not when the whole thing transpired. Cause I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? I'm thinking it's not gonna be nothing.
Oh.
That scared me. I was like, huh?
He said, "Let me in." Nah, he ain't gonna make his way around.
Man. Because I'm like, did he run up on the door? And I was like, I'm gonna let myself
push that bitch.
in.
Just walk right in there. I was watching the whole thing.
Crazy.
Too funny. What another thing? Oh, it was one dude 12 had to pull up on because his ass was playing motherfucking loud ass music. On top of the music that's already playing. And had hella cars out. They told him several times, you can't do that, you can't do that. And then getting no fucks. And have to be escorted out by like 6 of them. I hate when you get 12. It's like they gotta come in packs. And I know that's part of their training. That's what makes it even more interesting. Like, you're trained to literally come in numbers, folks. Y'all the ones with the guns. So they acting like they military, which they not far off. If some shit go down, where it's like a shootout or something, it's going to be them, the National Guard, and maybe, not National Guard, what the fuck those called? Or maybe it is the National Guard. Them niggas who be 30 minutes from anything, well, the city-based type shit.
Yeah, the police out here is real wicked, because we was driving to your place and the block before, it was just like a nigga, he was getting his car searched into, and he was like, got a flashlight. They pulled him outside the car and just like left the car door open, looking inside the car, and it was like 2 or 3 police cars like out there. Like, what the did this nigga do?
Procedures. They love doing that. They don't be having nothing to do. Cops really don't have to do for real. Security based jobs don't be having to do. Like, I worked at security. All I did was open doors for motherfuckers. Oh, and another one, I was working at a shop. All I did was sat there, dead ass, 8 hours, just sitting there watching movies, watching anime, ordering foods and shit. It was easy, but it's easy until something dramatic happen. That's when you gotta, oh damn, here comes my training.
Man, I wish I had security. I don't want to work in fast foods no more.
If you like being chill and on your phone, with some places don't even allow you on your phone. Like, which place was that?
Not gonna lie. It's just a principle. Like, if I show
read a book?
up, my little ass is a nigga. Now you gotta go. They ain't messing up stuff. But yeah, just like in the sense of my little ass show up in a police officer uniform. Nobody taking me serious. Nobody sitting up there like, yeah, she mean business. They gonna take you more seriously. Just because the way you look, you tall, and I'm sitting over here 4'11", like, I'm like, what? Who am I taking down? Another midget? Like,
Yeah. You the backup when we need a shooter.
oh, it's crazy. I got aim too.
Yeah, we need you to take a nigga down with a taser or something. Hey, remember that shorty who was like, I got a taser, and shot that nigga, killed his ass. Talking about, I thought it was a gun. I mean, I'm telling you, I thought it was the taser.
I do that does ring a bell.
It was one of them police homicides. Or, well, no, we call it brutality. Yeah, police brutality. Well, motherfuckers just be killing our ass with no real reason. Or their reason is more valid than the life itself. It's crazy. It's like being in the police force, you lose all sense of humanity. And whoever you is arresting or pulling over or whatever is subject to just being treated like an animal, like a dog in the street. You know, when you see a dog in the street and they get animal control, they wrap their with a little leash thing, drag their ass in the car, and throw them in the pound. Dog pound. So,
Unlike our dog, who just happily got into the car. We didn't know who we were. We didn't know who he was. And straight up and down, just like, he opted in. I was like, yeah, I'm in it. Y'all got me.
damn, that's funny.
It was so crazy how we got Apollo, and he's just like, and then I was so confused because I thought he was gonna bite me. He was like literally gonna bite me if I tried to pick him up.
Yo.
And I'm trying not to touch him too much and keep my distance, but also he's running away. I don't want him to run in the street, and so I had
actually called him. That's the funny part.
Yeah, and we had we had literally, I called for you, and I was like, yeah, it's a dog. I found a dog. Hurry up and get downstairs. You already expected me too, so I was like, I gotta
think oh damn, gotta deal with shit. And it was helping with a project, a whole nother project. This came out. Like, how the fuck?
Most definitely. Like,
talk about a positive encounterment.
It was so abrupt, and it was during the fall, and so I'm like,
whoa.
I had to hold him down by his back. Like, I had to put my hand on the back of this dog back just to get him to stay. And it's funny enough because you saw the dog way before I had
minding his business too. I'm like, who dog?
With no owner. Like,
I'm thinking, you know how you have a dog whose owner just lets them outside and they just walk back to the door, like in the yard type. Also, I was under the impression that was one of those. So I'm like, I ain't gonna mess with this nigga. But then you holding this nigga on. Oh, so he didn't have no correlation to somebody that already was here. Oops. So that was funny. And the man's got to just throwing up.
Yeah.
All throughout the damn, how you know you was eating garbage? Probably still think he in that mindset that he got to eat grass and random chicken bones and whatever the else he can find and ingest.
Dead ass.
Like,
I didn't expect him because because you had to go to Walgreens to get some pet stuff. He was sitting there just humping my leg. Like, he was humping me a lot.
That's why he jumped in the car.
No, it couldn't have been. Because my mom had spotted him and she hit the brakes hard. Like, she run him over. Like she.
Damn.
Just before. And I opened the door to see if she had ran him over or something happened to him.
And he ran it?
Yeah, and he ran in.
That scared the out of me.
I was just like, damn. He jumped all inside the car, all on my mom, and my mom like, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't know.
Y'all, he ran back out.
I had to get him out. Oh damn, I can't hear the headphones no more.
Yeah, it be tweaking. I gotta update the equipment, man. Headphones be tweaking.
It was just like I had hurried up and got him out the car, but he had dipped off. Like, he didn't go into nobody's yard. He just ran down the street, and I was like, I can't. I just sprung into action without thinking.
Catch up?
I was looking around, like I was running after the nigga, like I was sprinting, and I was simultaneously looking around to see if anybody was running after him. Like, is this somebody's dog? I don't want to like.
Leave my bed.
For real, like my mom wanted to leave the dog alone, but I was like,
he was out there for a reason.
Is this somebody's dog? Like, I'm looking at each house.
No collar, nothing. Oh no, he had a collar though.
But it had no name tag, no address, or nothing. Mm-hmm. And then I'm looking around like, I'm looking at people's porches to see if they looking at this dog running. It's like, that's your dog type. Mm-hmm. But then we just like, man, we took him in. Yeah.
Got a full-fledged dog, man. It was small, little nigga.
That was in the fall, but like, you know.
It was still decent outside.
Yeah, so it was kind of at the tail end of summer, so it kind of counts.
Mm-hmm. That was in October. Mm-hmm. How was it hot in October? Mm-hmm. It was like now, but a little cooler. We had a breeze actually back then. Funny as hell. One time I saw Shuddy just knocked out on the ground, like on the sidewalk. Not by no bus stop or nothing. Is she dead? Like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. How the what do I say?
Cause I was on the bus, and I had saw an old man dancing. Like he was break dancing in front of a Starbucks. Like,
why the Starbucks though?
He was in the street, like
tweaking.
He was just like, and then this other girl was like, like,
hyping him up.
Yes. And then there was another crackhead, and he was like, I think he was arguing with the pole, not gonna lie, like, and then he just like crouched down and was like clapping his hands like this towards other niggas across the street. And then the other niggas was just minding their business, just walking, and they just mimicked him and did the same thing. I was like, what the hell? The crackhead didn't see. Like, he was on his own little world so bad that, like, he still.
I remember I was walking down the street. It wasn't even this summer, though. Just randomly. These two crackheads was playing bounce the ball or something. I don't know what the fuck you would call it. All I know is they playing a game in the middle of the night. It was like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'm like, what?
Yeah. This episode should just be called Crackhead Chronicles, because
Crackhead Chronicles.
It's like, I was on the CTA, and it was this lady that was like, she was spitting on the bus. She was like,
where, on the seat, on the floor? On
the floor, like, and the bus driver like, hey, yo, you can't be doing that. Like, you on the bus. That's disgusting.
You.
And she was like, oh, I'm finna get on the next stop. I'm getting it off on the next stop. Chill out. Yeah. That was so disgusting. I was like, the next style, like, no. I prayed to God, because I low-key feel like if I was a crackhead talk to me crazy, because it did happen where I was getting off the bus, and it was like another instance where she was rushing other people off the bus so this ride could continue. But when she was rushing me, I almost pepper sprayed that bitch. Like, you talking about some get off the bus, bitch, get off the bus.
She said that?
Yes. I'm like, I should have just let that bitch go.
Ain't you gonna ever get affected? Can't you get affected by your own pepper spray?
Nah, you the way you use pepper spray is you have to be moving. You have to let that bitch go, spray while moving away from the target that you're spraying at. You gotta like.
So if you spray in the air like it's
bell.
room freshener, what's gonna happen?
Everybody gonna get it. You better close your eyes. Cause you might do that. It's just I keep my arms straight. It's almost cause they got bear repellent too, where you just spray. Yes, I saw that while searching for the pepper spray, and it was like, cause I got military grade pepper spray, like, yeah, and it was like on some, like you move, you gotta constantly keep moving back as you spraying that bit. And I'm like, bet.
We need a taser pepper spray.
Man,
I'm talking about the ones you hold in your hand, that kid, when you press that bitch.
I have, like, it's...
Only gun ranges sell them bitches.
I can't use a gun. I can't do nothing. And I don't want to connect. I don't want to get close to you to have to use a pepper spray. I want you to stay away from me. And so, I'm like, me with Raid, I empty out the can. I empty out the entire can on one little bug, and I'm like, I don't feel bad about it because it's the same thing I'm gonna do with other people's faces.
Man, watch when bugs get bigger than us.
It's already happening with the raccoons. I don't know what you feeding him, and especially with. It's just like what they find in the McDonald's garbage.
Yeah, well, that's them unnatural preservatives that they already feed us humans, so they just benefit.
That is obesity to the next level.
I mean, you see us humans, we ain't no better. We eat McDonald's and keep eating that we eat that religiously. Like McDonald's, and then don't forget the children love that McDonald's.
Well, I had to struggle, just like, get that McDonald's money. You got McDonald's money, I bet. Now that I got McDonald's money, I'm still using it.
They not even expensive. I mean, cheap no more. They calling to be the expensive ones.
No way. I don't want to believe you because I can get. Man, I wanted the Oreo frappe so bad, but they
call it frappe.
Yeah, and I wanted the Oreo frappe so bad, but they don't have any frappes at like the McDonald's close here. I was like.
Cause they machine down some dumb ass.
They didn't even tell you what the reason. They just said,
no.
We have no more frappes, no shakes.
Yo, damn. That's typical in the hood.
Damn.
Yeah, that. You can't go without the other. If you in the hood, you can't have no shake, nigga. That's just a given. No matter where you at. That's another struggle in the hood area. You get limited. The store is supposed to sell it, but got limitations on it. Up, what? Up. Like exclusive to only certain stores.
Yeah, cause they be calling my location that I work at ghetto,
and y'all in the rich neighborhood.
And it's always customers. Cause this one lady, it was so weird too. It was this one lady that had asked if we had vinaigrette, and I was like, "Yup." And she was like, "Y'all don't never have it." And in my mind, I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Did you think I said no?" So I repeated my answer the first time, like, "Yeah, we have vinaigrette." And she was like, "Oh, y'all don't never have it. Y'all never have it." And
that's how it is.
And she was like, "You never have it in the evenings." And I'm like, "Yeah, they just run out. Like, they make it for the day and they run out in the morning. They run out in the day. They run out in the morning, and then in the evening time, like it be all gone." Nigga, calm down.
Hey, you can't let it burn out, nigga. I'm chilling. Do it usually be like that though? When it runs out in a certain time frame.
I can't hear you.
What?
I can't hear you.
I said.
I know. It's the mic. Like my headphones is not working. That's why.
Damn, I need new headphones. See, my other ones broke because I didn't drop them bitches. Bitch fell on the floor. Oh, damn. You know it's broke when you can hear the actual mic piece, like the piece that allows the output of sound shaking. Ooh, damn. So I gotta struggle with this old ass headphones. I got these headphones since like 2016. Damn, pushing that bitch.
For no reason.
The hood just like to show out. You'll walk down the street. Where you going?
If my headphones went out.
Let me see, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We good?
Yeah.
So, yeah. That just remind me of how it is at, with the cold brew. Be like, can I get what's that, salted caramel cream cold brew? And I gotta be like, nah, our cold brew machine down. Yo, they be damn, just like that. That be hurting me. It be hurting me having to tell we don't got some. Cause you came here to get it. So I gotta start saying like, we don't got it at this location.
Yeah, they be just mad when we charge for extra rice that like it's not in the name already. Like it's called extra. And you're like, y'all charge for extra rice? Yeah.
So what y'all don't charge for? Help extra.
Lettuce. And maybe salsa, like red and hot, mild, maybe. Yeah.
So not too many people get extra lettuce anyways.
Oh yeah, they do. And they were like, at this point, I don't see the point of it being like extra lettuce because you should have got a salad. Like you just wasted my time, and you be like, smash it down. I'm like, no, I'm not. They just want me to cuff that bit in. I'm like, no.
Yeah, didn't you say you had somebody that had all the meats?
Yeah,
All
and
meats in
that
bitch.
burrito was $30.
Mm-hmm.
And you mad? You like $30 for a burrito? Yeah, cause it's all that meat.
Hell no.
Oh my god!
Man,
I
what
burnt
happened?
myself.
How you burn yours?
My pinky, nigga.
You the
Look.
motherfucker. You tapped me.
Mhm.
Oops. Yeah, it's a struggle in the hood, man. When we ain't got nothing, and then everybody be buying out the stove. I'm trying to see, the largest order I ever saw was about for $60-something. So somebody got like 7 drinks, couple of food items. Damn, you feeding the fam.
You don't even want to know what I seen. I seen nearly $100 worth of food.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened? You get like 3 kids meals, 2 bowls, 2 burritos. Like,
They going to convention.
And then like you feed your coworkers. And like, man, what? Then you got the people, the soccer moms with the whole.
The soccer moms, folks.
I thought that was a myth. It's like the way that discipline, they gonna order it, have this large ass order and take their time ordering with your whole little kid running around the restaurant. You know people snatch up kids nowadays. Nigga, you playing a reckless ass game.
Especially in foreign countries.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I was seeing the video of somebody attempting that shit. What the you? They see a sick guy make money off that shit.
That's
Yeah, man. It's just, it emphasized how the mind can just travel. Like, damn, you stoop so low of depths of hell where you want to take someone else's child from them to either do sex trafficking, whatever weird shit you into, or just kill them. You ever heard of what's the fuck that's called? The Highway Ghost or some shit? A bunch of black women back in like the 60s, 30s. No, it was the early 1900s. I do know that. And they'll just do whatever they do and throw them on the expressway, kill their ass. What's the fun in that? Like, why?
That's okay. When I hear people get done like that, just on some like it's a rape story type. Like, I feel so sad.
Man, sadness isn't even a word.
Mm-hmm.
That's like you grieving for someone you don't even know.
Like, it's so bizarre and so frightening when, like, most of that happens when you're not even conscious of it. You're just like, what happened? And then you gotta hear other people debrief based on that. You just like, that happened to me before.
Hey,
Should we wrap it up?
we out this beach.
You have reached the ending of South of the City podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel.